Yo, what's going on out there, Fight World? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on three big dogs in this fight game. We have Terence T-Boy Crawford, the undefeated three-division world champion, the former two-time undisputed world champion in the four-belt era. And he's considered number one pound for pound on a lot of people's lists. Then we have Errol the True Spence Jr. We all know Errol is still one of the hottest young stars in the game today. He is the former WBC, IBF, and Super WA welterweight world champion, looking to be a two-division world champion now that he's at 154 pounds. Then we have that killer, that gorilla from Baltimore, Gervonta Tank Davis, the undefeated three-division world champion, arguably the face of boxing, and Tank is the hottest young star in the game right now today. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all over the world, if you don't know, Errol Spence has been back on the scene. We all know Gervonta Tank Davis and Errol Spence are close homeboys. They rock with each other. And we all know Tank want to see Errol go get that rematch against Terence Crawford and be victorious. Just like us others, Gervonta Tank Davis, he didn't like that Errol loss. And he want EJ to get his payback, bro. You know, Tank want Errol to get his payback. He felt bad for his brother after he took that loss July 29th. And Tank is willing to help Errol Spence get back on this shit and do whatever he got to do to go out there and be victorious against Terence Crawford, because that's how much love Gervonta Tank Davis got for Errol Spence, bro, and vice versa. They brothers. You know what I'm saying? They brothers. So Errol pulled for Tank, Tank pulled for Errol, and you know, Errol Spence go appreciate that to the utmost. Like I said, Errol Spence, he has been back on the scene. A lot of people, you know, they've been looking for him. A lot of people been hating on him. A lot of people been criticizing. You know, in this fight game, you get a lot of everything, man. You know what I'm saying? You get a lot of everything. But nonetheless, Errol Spence is back. If you don't follow him on Instagram or Twitter, you need to. He made posters saying, I'm back. And he looked damn good. You know what I'm saying? He looked damn good for us. The weight being down. People try to make it look like he was 190 to 200 plus pounds, which was a lie. You know what I'm saying? You go look at him. He had his shirt off, showing a new tattoo of his granny and his grandpa, right? He's at the look like a rodeo or something, cowboy rodeo or cowboy horse things with his kids, just chilling, you know what I'm saying, with his family. But nonetheless, you know, Errol Spence looking in great shape. Look like he's been working out for this man right here, Terence Crawford. You feel me? Now, credit the Bud. He went out there. He defeated Errol Spence in spectacular fashion, becoming a two-time undisputed champion in the four-belt era. And now it's time for him to get Errol Spence his rematch. And it looked like Bud Crawford kind of stalling a little bit. You know what I mean? We're hearing a lot of rumors that's coming, you know, from Bud Crawford's side. He want the Canelo fight. He's not fighting at 154. If the rematch gonna happen, it's gonna be at 147. But now he's getting script for a few belts. You know what I mean? He's getting script for, I think he's down to 2 belts now, or maybe 1. And I think he's gonna let that belt go. So I don't think he had no intention of fighting Errol Spence again. Just my opinion, if you really ask me. Because when you try to get a Canelo Alvarez fight at 168 pounds, you showing me that you ready to retire from the sport. You feel me? You ready to retire from the sport, because there's no way you're going to go to 168, fight Canelo, take a L, because that's what's going to happen, then jump back down and say, you know what, fuck it, come on, Errol Spence, we can do our rematch now. Because that's what it looked like he was trying to do. Like he was trying to go ahead and just, you know, grab that payday with Canelo, and then come back. If you take a L, say, fuck it, I can go rematch Errol Spence. I beat him, so I still got my buzz in that fight. So we can do that rematch at 154 now, since I fought at 168. I'm coming down, you know, 2 weight classes now, not 3. So I'm going to come down to 54. We can fight, and then, you know what I mean, win, lose, or draw, it don't matter, because now I'm getting back-to-back paydays. But nonetheless, man, Gervonta Tank Davis showing Errol Spence love. I'm happy to see him back on the scene, and I know he wishing him nothing but the best. You feel me? Wishing him nothing but the best. So 2024, Errol and Tank supposed to be kicking it off the early first parts, right? Tank's supposed to be getting back in the ring. It look like Earl's supposed to be getting back in the ring. So they going to be back-to-back behind each other like they was around July and things of that nature, when Earl fought in July and Tank fought a little bit before that when he fought Ryan Garcia. So they going to be back-to-back once again, and they going to do great numbers. You know what I'm saying? They going to do great numbers. But I respect the relationship of Errol Spence and Gervonta Tank Davis, because they don't hate on each other. They don't sneak diss each other. They keep it real with one another. And, you know, if they got to help out their brother, they're going to help out their brother. If they got to hold their brother down, they go hold their brother down. There's no way you can ask Gervonta Tank Davis Do you think Errol Spence is finished? And what do you think about the performance against Terence Crawford? And you get a negative, response from Tank towards Errol Spence. It's just not going to happen, bro. And same with Tank. You can't ask Tank about, same with Earl. You can't ask Earl about Tank and think you'll get a negative response about Tank from Errol Spence. It's just not going to happen, bro. Because they had that much respect for one another. You know what I'm saying? We all seen the fight July 29th. We all seen what happened. If you're really a fan of Errol Spence, if you really rock with Errol Spence, then you know that wasn't the best Errol Spence. You know what I mean? No matter how you slice the dice and how you try to, paint that shit up and put it on the wall, they want the best Errol Spence. And that's not discrediting Terence Crawford for doing what he had to do, because you get into that ring, your opponent ain't supposed to show you no mercy. That's on you. If something wrong with you and you're not coming in 100% or whatever the situation may be, that ain't my problem. You in the ring. My job is to make sure you don't beat me. You know what I mean? That's what Terence Crawford did, and salute to him. But when it comes to EJ, man, we know he's way better than that. Tank know he's way better than that. Derrick James know he's way better than that. Jamil Charlo and so on and so on. Even some other haters that try to criticize know he's way better than that and then expect that type of performance. So, when Tank come out and say things to encourage Errol Spence, to light a fire up on his ass, to bring back that old Spence that we all are accustomed to, I salute that, bro. I salute that to the utmost. You feel me? Always try to pick your brother up when he's down, man. Always pick your brother up when he's down. Don't worry about what the people go say or, oh, man, this happened to him, bro. You know this. Nah, man, you can't tell me what I know. You can't tell me what I know. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, Errol Spence will be back on this shit. And I do want to see Earl and Tank get a session in with one another. You feel me? Like I say, the speed, the movement of Gervonta Tank Davis. It's a lot of things Errol Spence can pick up on that can help him out in the fight against Terence Crawford. You feel me? People can say what they want to say, but yes, you can pick up things fighting elite fighters that can help you out in elite fights. You don't have to fight somebody that mimic the fight all the time, because, whatever fighter you're fighting is not going to be, the opponent. You know what I'm saying? No matter how you try to slice it and dice it, So you can just focus on your game plan and what you go do inside the ring, because everybody will have a different game plan once they get inside the ring, right? You can watch the film on fighters all you want to, but he's not going to fight you the same way he fought that fighter. So really, you make an adjustment as the fight goes on. So what you learning from other elite fighters, whether they smaller, bigger, same size, you take them to the ring and you can make those adjustments with what you learn from them and make him have to counterattack that shit. Period, fam. So with Tank and Earl working out, Earl most definitely can learn something from Tank. Just like Tank go learn something from Errol Spence. Iron sharpen iron. Every time. Every time. You feel me? As long as you great at something, you're going to teach somebody something. Get your reflexes a little quicker. Make you put your hands up a little quicker. Make you react a little quicker. Make you think a little bit more. Make you move a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So you always go learn something, bro. And in this fight of this magnitude, you need every fucking ounce of help that you can get to go in there to have a different, outcome fighting somebody like a Terence Crawford. And I believe Errol Spence, he's doing everything he got to do to make sure his hand get raised whenever this rematch take place. You feel me? And I can't wait to see the rematch, because I do got Errol Spence winning the rematch. No matter what nobody say, I never give up on my guys. Ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to ride with you, win, lose, or draw, and all the way to the end after that. Because that's what a fan's supposed to do. But at the end of the day, man, like I said, Gervonta Tank Davis is pulling for Errol Spence. He's rooting for Errol Spence to come back, get into that ring with Terence Crawford, be victorious, and Tank is willing to help Errol Spence with whatever he need to get ready for Terence Crawford. Mark my words on that one. Shouts out to Tank for being a real one. Stand up. Salute to Terence Crawford. And most definitely, shouts out to Earl the True Spence Jr., man. Happy to see you back, King. Can't wait to see you back in the ring. Straight like that, and I'm on to the next.